It feels really nice and different up here. We've been doing it for many, many years in Moscone, and in fact, we've been doing I/O for 10 years, but I feel we are at a pivotal moment in terms of where we are going as a company, and felt appropriate to change the venue. Doing it here also allows us to include a lot more of you. There are over 7,000 of you joining in person today. And later today, after the keynote, you'll be joined by several Googlers, product managers, engineers, and designers. So hopefully you'll engage in many, many conversations over the 3 days. As always, I/O is being live streamed around the world. This year we have the largest ever audience. We are live streaming this to 530 extended events in over 100 countries around the world, including Dublin, which is a major tech hub in Europe, Istanbul, which is our oldest Google developer group, and even to Colombo, Sri Lanka, which is the largest attendance outside of the US with 2,000 people.
Google, turn the lights on in Kevin's room.
I thought you finished that already.
I forgot. Okay, Google, what's apples in Spanish?
Manzanas.
Hey Google, has my package shipped?
Yes, it's already shipped. It'll arrive tomorrow.
Ooh, is that for me?
Maybe.
Interesting.
Okay, Google, how many stars are in our galaxy?
Well, there are about 100 to 400 billion stars, according to space.com.
Which star is the closest?
According to NASA, the nearest star system is Alpha Centauri.
Can you show me what it looks like on its UV?
Okay, Google, how's the traffic from Pebble Rock School to the airport?
Your normal route has heavy traffic. There's a faster one that'll take about 35 minutes. I've sent it to your phone.
Okay.
Over the past 2 years, we've learned a lot about what people want and don't want from a watch. We know that the most important role of your watch is helping you stay connected to what matters, to important, timely information, to the people you love, and to your health, all from your wrist. And that's why we're evolving the platform to build even better experiences for the watch face, messaging, and fitness. Android Wear already has thousands of watch faces you can download, and now we're making them even more useful by letting any watch face show data from any app. So now you can mix and match the styles you love with the information that's most useful to you. Let's take a look. Jeff Chang from the Wear team has the newest LG watch with LTE. And here you can see a watch face from Zuhanden. Jeff has customized it with his calorie count from LifeSum, stock information from Robinhood, and his tasks from Todoist. If he wants to see other tasks for today, he simply taps right there on the watch face and sees a reminder to call mom. And watches are uniquely suited to connect us to those people we love. You'll never miss a call from your child's school or a message from a close friend. And that's why we're redesigning key experiences on the watch to be even more intuitive and enabling new ways to respond to messages designed just for your wrist. This includes Smart Reply that knows the context of your message, best-in-class handwriting recognition, and a new keyboard, all powered by Google's machine learning. And here's what it looks like when Jeff gets a message from a friend. He taps to reply, chooses handwriting input, and now he uses his finger to sketch big letters on the watch. The text is recognized automatically, and now she knows, with one more go, she knows that he'll be there at 3 p.m.
Small things that were easy in Syria suddenly become hard in the foreign land. I asked myself what I can do for refugees. I know programming. Gurbetna means expatriation. It helps Syrians navigate a new life in Turkey. For example, I want to rent a car. I want to rent a house. It also helps connect you with employers. Tells you how to get your children into the schools. Anything. I love programming because it allows me to do anything. It seems there is no limit to what we can accomplish. Syria will always be our country. but it's possible to make this new place feel like a home.
Stage to his meeting and even add more parking time later if he really needs to. So that's Android Instant Apps. As a user, it's totally seamless, from launching the app to signing in to making payments. Now, as a developer, you'll update your existing app. It's the same Android APIs, the same project, and the same source code. And it can take less than a day of work, depending on how your app is built. You'll modularize your app, and Google Play will download only the parts that are needed on the...
Our new Instant Run feature drove most of this. Now when you hit run, we deploy changes directly into the running app. The emulators are 3 times faster, and push speeds are even faster than that. So all of that means the emulators are now actually faster than the physical device that's probably in your pocket right now. But we want to keep speeding you up to launch earlier. One of the things that you told us is that we could not possibly make build speeds too fast. So with 2.2, we're going to accelerate build speeds again. Plus, we know Instant Run's a long-term bet, so we'll keep expanding coverage. Another thing we want to do is make it easier to write tests to help drive up app quality. So with test recording, now as you just tap through your app, we'll write all of your Espresso test code for you. It's basically as if you had handwritten the code yourself, and you can run those tests locally, or you can run them with our IDE integrated cloud test lab to make sure your app runs well on many Android devices. Now, one of the things the engineering team is most excited about is that with 2.2, you're going to be able to build layouts faster, and they'll run faster too. So let me show you this. 2.2 includes a rewritten, feature-rich layout designer with new constraint layouts. So what you're going to see here is you'll be able to use the layout windows almost like a sheet of paper. So you can position your widgets, and once you're happy, you'll see here we save you a ton of time because we're going to automatically add all the constraints for you.
Most comprehensive developer offering we have done till date. I'm glad it's available today and look forward to hearing your feedback. We talked a lot today about machine learning and AI. We think there is an opportunity to accelerate computing by working on this with everyone else. And so we are trying to do that in 2 ways. First, we are opening up core components of our machine learning systems. Last year, we open sourced TensorFlow so that developers can embed machine learning and deep neural nets with a single API. In 2015, it was the most forked project on GitHub, and it is the #1 machine learning project on that site. Last week, we open sourced a natural language parser, which is also built on top of TensorFlow. We are doing these things so that we can